On this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the line on a Ryobi 18 volt 1 HP electric. You're going to need some line, and I have some line that's primarily provided by Ryobi. And you just cut about a yard of line. The Ryobi trimmer doesn't hold as much as an Echo trimmer. Now, on a previous video, I showed you how to change out an Echo 225 trimmer head to an Echo 225 edger head. And by using the same power system, the Echo 225, I showed you that the heads are interchangeable, and you can watch a previous video, or you may have already watched the previous video where I showed you how to do that. So now I'm going to show you how I'm using this trimmer, and I already had this electric trimmer. One thing about the electric trimmer today is that with the price of gasoline, you're saving on that expense, and that's important. With an electric trimmer, you'll find that it's lighter, much lighter than a gas-powered motor trimmer, and you're saving money with gas, and all you need is the power source, the lithium battery. In this case, it's an 18 volt Ryobi lithium battery that is the power source for the trimmer. So let's go ahead and get started. To do this, to make this change, you're going to need to actually pop this cap off. And this cap right here that I'm tapping on, you're going to need to pop that off. And to do that, you'll find that there are two slots here that I'm pressing on. When you press those to, that cap comes out like that. Then you need to take the spool for the line, and that's it. It went in there. And you're going to take your line, and you're going to feed it into this small opening right here. And I think I need to get closer to make sure you know where it's going. It's going right in that little slot. So you're going to place it right in here and thread it, push it in. And once it's secure, to actually make sure it doesn't come out on this end. If it comes out on that end, you need to back it up. And you're going to wind it, and you'll notice that it takes more time to actually put the line on this than it does an Echo speed head, which is really the best head to use. But this is not difficult. You just simply wind it on here. Don't wind it too tight. And when you get it wound up, you're going to actually put it in that little slot right there at the end, right there, that holds it, so that when you put it in this, so when you feed it in here, it's going to feed right into that little hole. You can tell that's a hole right there. So it's going to be fed into that little hole. And there's a small opening right there, and you're going to feed it in there. Pull it through and secure it on the line. And then once in place, you're going to put your cap back on. And this is the cap that goes back on. And then place that cap back in there. It's secure. Now, if you have somebody working with you, you have to tell them that to extend the line, this is not a bump head. And if you try to bump this too many times, you'll crack it or break it. But a good thing about Ryobi is that you can just buy this cap by itself. And the reason I know that is because I had someone working with me and they thought that this was a bump head that you can just bump it and extend the line, but it's not. To actually extend the line, you need to press this white button right here on the side. Hope you can see this white button. When you press that white button, it releases the line for you. It is not a bump head, and you have to tell anybody working with you not to bump it because they can actually break that covering. Okay? Now, as you can tell, this trimmer is very light in comparison to any of the other powered trimmers. The main setback is it's battery powered, and I find that it doesn't have the RPMs, the rounds per minute. It doesn't have the RPMs or the power that a gas motor trimmer has. But it gets the job done, especially for a homeowner. And I actually use it for commercial business also. To power it up, you simply are going to place the battery in here, like so, and then you're ready to go. Okay, ready to start working. So that's how you replace the Ryobi 18-volt 1 HP trimmer that's powered by a lithium battery. And you can actually save money because you're not buying gas, but the substitute is that it is not as powerful as a gas trimmer. Now, I'm ready to do some work. If you remember, on the previous video, I converted the Echo 225 trimmer to an Echo 225 edger, and that's it. And this is it right here. So I'm ready to do some edging with the Echo 225 edger that was converted from an Echo 225 trimmer. And I can use the Ryobi electric powered trimmer to actually do my trimming work. And for upcoming videos, since I have this Echo 225 edger trimmer head off, I'm going to show you how to take the cover off in another video. So stay tuned for that, and I'll show you how to do that. Now, if you've gotten some value out of this video, I ask you to take your time and go to the subscribe section and subscribe to this video. This is how YouTubers are able to bring educational information to you like this. You need to subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.